cooking with Danielle that you usually use white pepper just because it's more attractive to use.
And I think it's, you know, it's nicer as a look. You see, and I'm just gonna cover the.
Looks good. Wow. Wow.
The avocado with this. I get a bit
so
of too
easy,
much
so fresh and fun.
vinaigrette. I mean, I'm gonna take what
Saving
I
it
don't
for
need.
something else over
Yep.
there?
It'd be too much on the salad.
Ah, okay. And you put the salad right into the bowl
Yep.
that you mix the vinaigrette in.
And you can put what you want. I'm just gonna put little tomato to add a little bit color to it.
Color's always nice, especially with the green. Looks good. So easy. Well, you know, you present this to somebody and they'd be so impressed. They have no idea that it was so easy to prepare.
And that's what it is. I think cooking, you have to stay simple. You know, Linda, life is complicated already. You know, the time when people,
Exactly. Let's not make it
people come
complicated
out,
in the kitchen.
when they come home, they don't really want to have like, you know, I think cooking have to be enjoyable. You have to do
Yes.
something you have to feel good about, and you must enjoy doing it as a process.
And just like anything else, the more you do it, the better you get at it. And you know, but this is so much
that
so easy. I mean, this you could prepare this at home, just like that, and
And
be
very
ready to
simple
go.
when you entertain something. You can let the vinaigrette ready. You know, when you guests come, you just put the avocado on the plate, bang,
That's
bang,
great.
bang, the
And
vinaigrette.
it's served chilled.
Yeah, it's served cold right away. It's
Right
perfect.
away.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
I mean,
my
it's fresh.
goodness.
It's, you know, it's something light enough to start the meals, and you know, you don't feel stuff, and you
Right.
know, you can keep going. and
Just
eat.
make sure you start with the right thing. You start with a nice fresh avocado.
Sure. I mean, it's no trick. I mean,
Yeah.
food is. You can be a magician. You cannot turn. You know, if you don't start with the right thing, you just don't get
True.
anywhere.
That's true. You
But
can put
that's-
anything you want on it. Create all these wonderful
Sure.
sauces, but if you don't start with the right
I
thing,
mean, the freshness of vegetable
great.
is the most important in cooking. It's
You
very
bet.
hard to mess him up if you got good fresh vegetable. You know.
oh, because the flavor is fantastic. Well, that's our appetizer, just like that. Piece of cake. When we come back, we're going to create our salmon entree.
With a tempura of vegetable.
That's very good.
Yeah.
A lot of people like that.
Yeah, I
Easy,
think it's very, you
yeah.
know, it's very Chinese or I don't
Yeah.
know what, and you know, make him look very fancy, and it's really nothing to it. We're going to show that to the people.
We're going to learn how to do it. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Well, we are back. We're cruising right through this. Time to start our entree, and it's time for the salmon with the tempura vegetables.
Yeah, and a
Sounds
little
good.
tomato coulis. I mean, I guess what we're going to do is we're going to start with the tomato coulis because that's what's going to take a little bit more time.
Okay.
I think, you know, to save time in cooking, really the simple approach is to try to work a few things at the same time, you know. Try to
Alright.
think, and say, okay, what
And
I'm
get
going to
rid
do,
of this?
yeah, that'll be wonderful. What I'm going to do to save some time, I'm just going to make my coulis first. After that, I'm going to cook my salmon. Between
Okay.
that time, I can make the tempura.
So just a
you know.
white onion so far.
Yeah, white onion. I got a tomato, nice fresh tomato.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cut a little smaller that way.
Cook faster.
It goes faster, exactly.
It's always something good to know at home, too. You're in a
Mm-hmm.
hurry, cut them smaller. Okay.
Try to keep the kitchen clean because you know the rules, huh? The
What is that? Clean
clean
kitchen?
is a happy kitchen.
And we always want our kitchen to be happy, don't we? I heard it a little
Yeah.
differently.
You got all those stories about the grumpy chef and all that
Yeah.
stuff. I mean, you know,
That's when he's in a messy kitchen, right?
that's what it is. And I got a bit of vegetable stock.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you can put water. And to get him a little spicy, I got a little bit of that magic spice there, you know, like a little bit cayenne pepper or chili pepper or what you desire, I guess.
Spicier the better there.
It all tastes spicy to me, you know. It's I mean, I'm gonna let that cook slowly on the back burner.
That's
here.
great. It's just vegetable stock, onion, tomato, salt and pepper, and then the cayenne pepper.
Exactly. That's all
Okay.
it is.
Easy.
And I'm gonna add a little bit water because it's boiling away there. We wanna
Simmer up there.
exactly.
Okay.
There it is. That's the sauce.
Very
You're
nice.
gonna
You
go.
just let it sit.
Let him set going. what we're gonna do is the tempura. Oh, you know what? I gotta sear my salmon first.
Okay. Butter. You always use butter.
I like to use butter. You
It's
know,
good
mostly when
flavor.
it's a quick cooking like that. Because when you cook with olive oil, you know, it's great either. But I don't think it color as nice. It don't make the
It doesn't get that brown.
that nice
color.
brown.
Yeah.
You know, you like to see on something.
Okay, you've got your salmon. You put a little salt, a little white pepper.
I let
And
my
the easy thing about salmon is you can see it cook.
yes, and it's you see through, and you don't want to overcook the salmon because otherwise it gets to be so dry. And you know, when we say with the butter is when you cook with butter, you have the water sinking. You know, like right now it's sinking, and when it stops to sink, that's when you have to put your meat into it.
Okay.
Because a lot of time otherwise everything start to brawl. You know.
Looking good.
So far so good.
Okay.
And
Wonderful.
what we're gonna do is tempura. I got a bit of all-purpose flour.
Uh-huh.
I need my little whisk.
Whisk, where is it?
Where's the whisk? Yeah, I got a
Where's
big
the
whisk.
whisk? Oh,
I got a big
okay.
whisk. I got my secret weapon hanging up there.
Hide
You want
it
to
behind
hold the
my
bowl
head.
for me, Linda,
Yes.
please? And what I got is you got some water with ice, very ice water,
Uh-huh.
because you want to. The trick of a tempura is kind of putting a crust around the vegetable,
Right.
you know, and there's many ways to do that. You know, you can make that with beer even, you know, with some yeast. It's like a million different ways to make the crust. So what we're doing is just a bit flour and a bit water. Now you want the water to be really chill.
Okay.
That way when you're gonna fry the vegetable, you're gonna have that contrast of very cold and very hot. And that's what's gonna kind of create a crust instantly almost.
Oh, very nice. Okay, I didn't realize that.
I mean the trick in there is kind of not to try to get, you know, your water incorporate slowly the way you don't have too much of those little
Is it bumps?
yeah,
and
bumps and things like that. And we can give a little
cayenne
kick to
pepper
it.
in there.
Why not?
Continue the spice throughout the meal. Ooh, that looks good. Very nice.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna move all this.
You got it under? Okay.
I wish nobody see under there.
I
you
know,
it's
yeah,
like-
you don't want to see. That's where we hide everything. Keeping the kitchen neat. Ooh, see, now that's nice. You get that because of the butter, right?
I think it's, you know, he really help a lot. The big difference between butter and oil go much higher temperature.
Right.
And the butter, you know, start to turn brown in a lighter temperature. And when you cook and it start brown, you give the brown to the fish more likely.
Looks very good.
Okay, I mean I got my little sauce here.
That looks so good, and that was so
I'm gonna
easy.
warm my oil for my tempura. I'm gonna get my little blending machine going on here. Make some noise again.
We always like to make the noise here. Onions, tomatoes, vegetable stock, salt and pepper. That just seems so easy to me.
Yeah, very simple, you know. And I guess that's what it is. We can let
Mix
him
it up.
leave it there for a minute. We're gonna do the vegetable in the
Okay.
meantime. All it is to blend anyway.
Perfect. And how hot do you want that oil? You want it pretty hot, don't
Yeah,
you?
I mean in the restaurant, you know, in the kitchen, you will just put your fryer on, you know, with some
Okay.
vegetable oil and
Okay.
just fry, I guess, 350, 375, you know, around that area. Here we kind of take some chance doing
Yeah.
some, you know.
Should I get one of these big plates over here? Do you want?
Yeah, that'll be fine. And what I'm gonna do is tempura. You can tempura anything, you know. You can tempura fruit, vegetable, you know, really what you like. And what I got here today for the show, just to get some different color, I got a little zucchini, little yellow squash.
So whatever you